In this video, we are going to go over how to find the area of a circle. The formula to find area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. So very similar to when we had the circumference, you're still using your radius. So your radius is the line from the center of the circle out to the edge of the circle. So if you have the radius, you can find the area. Let's look at some examples. So in this example, we have a circle with a radius of 11. Our formula for area is pi times the radius squared. So we first need to identify the radius. Well, that's done for us. In this circle, we were provided with the fact that the radius was equal to 11 meters. So we can plug this in. So our area is equal to pi times, instead of an r, what r equals? The 11 being squared. So 11 squared means 11 times 11, which is 121, times pi. And so we then need to write our unit of measure. It was meters. We took meters times meters, so we get meters squared. And we found the area of this circle. Let's look at a second example. Here we have a circle with a radius of 6. Again, our formula for area is pi times the radius squared. So in this instance, our radius is 6 miles. So we can plug into the formula. The area is equal to pi times our 6 being squared, which gives us 6 squared means 6 times 6, which is 36. Pi, and our unit of measure is miles squared, because we took miles times miles when we took our 6 squared. So our area for this circle is 36 pi miles squared. Let's look at a third example. In this example, we have a circle with a radius of 4 yards. Again, our area formula is pi times the radius squared. Our radius in this case is 4 yards, so we can go ahead and plug into the formula. The area is equal to pi times the radius 4 squared. 4 squared means 4 times 4, which is 16. So we get 16 pi, and our unit of measure was yards. So we need yards squared, and we have our final answer. The area of this circle is 16 pi yards squared. Let's look at a fourth example. In this circle, we are provided that the radius is 9 inches. So we can use our formula. The area is equal to pi times the radius squared. We know that the radius is 9 inches. We just simply plug in. The area is equal to pi times the radius 9 squared. 9 squared means 9 times 9, which is 81 pi, and our unit of measure is inches squared. So we have the area of this circle. Let's look at another example. In this example, we have a circle with a diameter of 24. Our formula for area calls for a radius. So how do we figure out the radius when given a diameter? Well, the diameter is equal to 24, and we know that the diameter is just 2 times the radius. So we're going to take the 24 and divide by 2 to get 12, which is going to give us our radius. So our radius is 12 yards. From there, we can now plug into the formula. So the area is equal to pi times the radius 12 squared. 12 squared is 144 pi, and our unit of measure was yards squared. So we can still find our area if we are given a diameter. We just have one more step over here that we would have to find the radius. Let's look at a sixth example. Here we have a circle with a diameter of 8. So if the diameter is 8, we're going to take that 8 and divide by 2, which gives us 4 for our radius. So again, our area formula is pi times the radius squared. Our radius we just calculated to be 4, So we can plug into our formula. The area is equal to pi times 4 squared. 4 squared is 16, that's 4 times 4, times the pi, and our unit of measure, centimeters squared. So we have the area of that circle. Let's look at another example. Here we have a circle with a diameter of 22. So if the diameter is 22, we're going to take that 22 and divide by 2, which gives us 11 for the radius. So we can plug into our formula, area equals pi times radius squared, plug in the fact that our r is equal to 11 feet. So our area is pi times the radius of 11 squared. 11 squared means 11 times 11, which is 121, times pi, and our unit of measure, feet squared. So we have our area of that circle. Let's look at one final example. Here we have a circle with a diameter of 14. If the diameter is 14, you take that 14 and divide by 2 to get 7, and that is your radius. So we can plug into our formula. Area is pi times the radius squared, and our radius is equal to 7 kilometers. So just plug in. Our area for this specific circle is pi times the radius 7 squared. 7 squared means 7 times 7, which is 49, times pi, and don't forget your unit of measure, kilometers squared. And so we've calculated the area of this circle.